Brought to you by Usual Suspects.
It's the Find a Boxer game, and we looking for the big fish. Purchase your box for a chance of winning $240. Here's how. 1 out of 48 boxes has a missing boxer inside. Purchase your box or boxes by Cash Apping, $, usual 50/50. Include your box number, name, and email address, and your box number will be sent to you ASAP.
Us6Sundays.com.
This time, each box will cost $10. That's right, I said $10. Remaining proceeds will go to the LDBC meet and greet, August 9th and 10th.
It's a Usual Suspecting. Brought to you by Usual Suspects.
Say a couple of 100 yards down the road, I gave myself 50-50.
Us6Sundays.com.
I'm tired of this, man. I'm sick of worrying about brick cars. I'm sick of worrying about the government. I can't eat.
It's a Usual Suspecting.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
When we first hooked up, he wrote on a slip of paper, I need money. Said, shit, me too. And we started making it together after that.
To live is to risk it all. Otherwise, you're just an inert chunk of randomly assembled molecules drifting wherever the universe blows you.
Come on, everyone. Keep healthy, keep healthy. Come on, everyone.
Shop usualsuspect6.com.
Hey, what it do, man? It's your boy 503 Lionheart here to Sports and Entertainment. We live. Pull up. Mic check, man. Shouts out to the entire boxing community. What's cracking with it, Fight World? It's Sunday, Usual Suspect Sundays. We are on a little bit early today. Apologies to anybody if I'm overlapping them during their live stream. No hard feelings, no foul, no play, man. But I do have to take a rain check on 3 o'clock because I will be at my family's wedding. So we doing the show a little bit early today. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, man, we have to do the show, man. We got to get the content out there to the people. We got to get in the algorithm. And of course, man, we got to be consistent. Be sure to go get your boxes, man. Find the boxes season 2. We are looking for the big fish, man. We have 48 boxes, $10 a box, man. A guaranteed $240 if all 48 boxes are bought. And the winner will be presented on Usual Suspect Sundays, man. We are looking for the big fish, man. Be sure to go and cop those boxes. You understand me? And once again, man, half of the proceeds does go back to the LDBC meet and greet in August. That's 4 months away, and we're gonna have fun out there in Vegas, man. In Sin City, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, man. We just coming out there. We're gonna have a good time. We gonna, just shoot the shit with everybody, and congregate, break bread with one another, man. That's really what it's all about at the end of the day. Also, man, 50-50 draw Y'all already know the Stilo on 50-50 draw, man. You know what I'm saying? Go get them tickets. I think the winner will be presented next week on Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, bullshit on the Beltway. Salute to D-Man Jr. Salute to my man's Coach Harrison as well. You know what I'm saying? He won Find the Boxer. And my boy D-Man won 50-50 draw. I got my brother KG in the building with me today. What's going down with the K?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Oh man, shit! How you doing on this Sunday, man?
Shit, I'm good, man. On my way to go do some shooting, but yeah, I ain't doing shit. Man. What's going on, chat?
Yeah. Salute to the chat. I see everybody coming through. My boy D-Man, Mahari, Nation in the building. I see you, bro. Yeah. Salute to the Houston Cougars, man. Salute to U of H, University of Houston. You know what I'm saying? They did their thing last night as well. Shouts out to them, man. How you feeling about these leaderboards, man, in these fights from last night, man?
They did what I said they was gonna do when we asked about it earlier in the week. I said they're gonna change. They're gonna change. It's gonna change. Um, it's gonna draw more seriousness, more competitiveness. A lot of people are finding out that they can't just make picks. They actually gotta be intentional with them. Because if you're just making picks, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna come up short, or you're gonna find that you're gonna be the bottom of the pool, holding up everybody else with negative points. You know what I'm saying? So it's I knew it was gonna change. It caused people to start butting heads and wanting to change this and change that, and that's why we got receipts, Five. That's why we got receipts. We do a lot of voting. We do a lot of that there talking. So therefore, there are receipts. If you want to go do a fine tooth comb through the chat, something you said, you know what I'm saying, approve what we're doing going forward. So at the same time, it's going to be funny, and it's going to be even funnier. You know what I'm saying? So whether we got 37 fights or we got one fight, or we just decide we're going to a midget fight that's on the damn Jake Paul undercard, like I said, you got to take what's coming and be ready to pick and be intentional and vote with your mind and not your heart. That's all I got.
Yeah. Salute to my boy D-Man, Big Joe Townsend in the building, Cono Loco TV in the building, man. Look, man, U.S. leaderboard, man, the shit is getting real, man. We are entering week 3. This is season 1, week 3 of the US6 fight pool, man. But these leaderboards are getting serious. We've seen a dramatic change. In the leader, man, my boy Cadillac Red then slid up to number 2. Our fella holding down the number 1 spot, man. I'm in number 3. My boy 905 doing this thing as well. Queen, she doing her thing. She holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's gonna get interesting, man. But salute to all of the winners, you know, of yesterday, man. Philip Herkovich, Tim Tszyu, Janibek, Richard Torres Jr. It was a lot of good fights, man. But it's 2 particular fights that I want to put an emphasis on today, man. And that's Tim Tszyu and that's Janibek, man. They got performance of the week for me, man. Especially Tim Tszyu. Especially Tim Tszyu. What Tim Tszyu did last night, man. He came up in there, man, and he stopped old Joey in 4 rounds. I don't think nobody saw that coming, man. What you had on that Tim Tszyu fight, man?
I thought Joey Spencer was gonna put up more of a fight, bro. I really did. Like, I don't want to say he came in there to lay down. I just think Tim Tszyu came in with a point to prove. He's like, I came in on a 2-fight losing streak. I got to come in this bitch and then put belt to ass. And he just damn came in that bitch and started damn throwing barrages of punches, especially when you can see that Joey Spencer was standing right in front of him. Tszyu started sitting down on everything. They might not have been landing clean, but they were still damn thrown with a lot of blunt force. So it was too much for Joey Spencer's corner, and it was too much for Joey to for something to click in his head to say, move your fucking feet. You know what I'm saying? I picked that fight to go to the decision because I didn't expect too much from Tszyu coming back. I knew he was gonna come back with a chip on his shoulder, but I was expecting Joey Spencer to put on a better account of himself, and it was trash. He showed up, but he didn't show out, and he looked like Max Payne, but he didn't bring no pain, no guns, no pistols, no painkillers, no nothing. He just got beat on. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how many punches he threw. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think he threw many punches. You know what I'm saying? Tszyu had his way, and that's it, and murder she wrote. You know what I'm saying? So, good showing for Tszyu because, like I said, he had to come back and do something because you're on a 2-fight losing streak.
Yeah. For me, man, Tszyu definitely surprised me, man. I thought he would win, bro, but to get a 4th round knockout against Joey Spencer, a dude that ain't never been, like fucked up like that before, yeah, man, that was very, very impressive. My boy Kano say, yeah, I was shocked too. I picked Tszyu via unanimous decision. Never thought a knockout, much less that early. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying, man. He made a statement, man. He put the 154-pound division on notice. I want to ask you too, man, because you and salute to you. You got double points on this one. Janibek, man, fifth round knockout, man. Now that was a fight that you actually watched, man. What was your take on the Janibek fight?
You know what I'm saying? Called the round, and I called the stoppage. And y'all didn't hear me because we wasn't backstage watching it, but I put on my best. You know what I'm saying? 71 boys, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was in that bitch. Stop the fight, because this guy, I don't know what it was. I don't know if these dudes dared these dudes or something, but Joey Spencer and Janibek's opponent, they took the game plan to stand in front of these guys. I don't understand why. I don't know the rhyme to the reason, but these motherfuckers decided to stand in front of, and you don't want to stand in front of Janibek with the uppercut being one of his favorite punches. You don't do that. And you stood in front of this dude, and the uppercuts came. Whether they damn split the guard, hit the guard, or hit you. They split that beard, that blonde and fucking black beard. I know that's what they did split. And when Janibek hit that motherfucker and knocked him on his feet, and the dude fell back into the rope, I was thinking the referee was going to stop it there. I was really thinking he was going to stop it there, but then, like I said, the referee allowed it, and then I was like, bro, hurry up and stop this fight. It's at the end of the round. They was just about to do the damn 10-second clap. And, yeah, I got my fucking double points, goddammit. Janibek there, the very damn stood true. And I was able to call the time of death. So, yeah, shout out to damn Janibek for getting me points.
Yeah, nah, man, that was dope, man. That was real dope. You definitely you stood on business with that one, man. So salute to you for that. Me myself personally, I wish it would have lasted another round, but yeah, man, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. You know what I'm saying? My brothers got that one. You know what I'm saying? I haven't hit on double points just yet, but I feel like my time is coming. You know what I'm saying? And like me and KG, we was talking about this earlier. Listen, man, the whole point of the point system, man, is not only to pick the right outcome or pick the right winner, but you also want to pick the right round. Like if you got a 5th round knockout, a 6th round knockout, a unanimous decision, a draw, a split, like that's really how you get up in the leaderboard. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like shit, all fella been killing it, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Art for doing his just do. You know what I'm saying? He holding the crystal ball right now. Cadillac Red is in second place. Like I say, I'm in third place. We the top three right now in the leaderboard. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm not gonna speak on everybody that's below that. I think K, you like in fifth place or something like that. So you in the top five as well, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but what you want to see next from Tim Tszyu, man? Do you want to see that Keith Thurman fight? I keep hearing a whole lot of talks about Thurman. Is that something you interested in seeing?
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in seeing that because you know how they say styles make fights. This would be a good one because I think it almost give us a different variation of Keith Thurman and Sean Porter. It'll give us a different variation of that because I think they come out round one getting. Yeah. So yeah, I would fight.
Okay. Yeah, me myself personally, I would love to see that fight. Like I think Keith Thurman and Tim Tszyu would be a damn good fight to make. It's been in the works for quite some time. I think that's the fight that the PBC is gonna try to attempt to make. I don't think they're gonna put Fundora back in there with Tim Tszyu. I think they want to rebuild Tim Tszyu. And slowly but surely, get him back in a position to where he got his confidence and he is in a prime position to fight for a title. Because like I say, 154, man, is a damn good division. I am liking what I'm seeing from 154 right here right now. Like I say, salute to Fundora, salute to Baki, Keith Thurman doing his shit. Tim Tszyu just came back last night and did his big one. Yeah, we gotta see what the rest of the 154-pound division do. What about Janibek though? Like, what you think Janibek got in the works? Like, what fight do you possibly want to see from him? If I seen he called out Canelo, what you think about Janibek? Like, who should he fight next? Oh shit, I think KG stepped away. Um, my boy Carnos say, you think Keefe can beat Zoo? Yeah, man, I think Keefe can beat Zoo, but it's gonna be it ain't gonna be easy though. But he can definitely beat him for sure. He gonna have to utilize his footwork and his experience. You know what I'm saying? He definitely got the experience to do it. He got the skill set to do it too. I'm not gonna lie. He definitely got the skill set to do it. For me, I probably would lean more towards Tim Tszyu in that fight, but yeah, I think Keefe can do it, man. And I think that's a fight that would definitely be a good pick 'em for everybody. Because I know a lot of people is gonna pick Keith Thurman to win, but he definitely can do it. I'm not gonna put nothing past Keith Thurman because Keith Thurman look hella good. He looked hella good and his debut at 54. Now I know he wasn't fighting, you know, a true 154 pounder, but yeah, man, Keith Thurman look good. You know what I'm saying? He looked good after a long layoff. We got to see what the PBC do in regards to that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as Janibek go, man, I really want to see Janibek continue to unify that division. Like that's really what I want to see from Janibek. I really want to see Janibek and uh Carlos Adamas fight. You know what I'm saying? I think Janibek got two of the titles. Laura got the other title, the WBA. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Janibek get those other titles. Now I seen Janibek calling out uh calling out Canelo, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, fam. You trying to scoop in and get that Canelo fight. I wouldn't be mad if you got it, but truth be told, I would rather see Janibek. I would rather see Janibek unify 160, make 160. Um, make 160 one of those great divisions again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we gonna see what 154 looking like, man. We gonna see what 154 looking like, man. Tim Tszyu, Keith Thurman. That's the fight to fucking make. Point blank. Period. That's the fight that everybody want to see. Everybody want to see Keith Thurman. Everybody want to see Tim Tszyu. That's the fight to make, man. Tim Tszyu, I already done said that. He willing to make the fight. He want to make the fight in Australia. I feel like it do great out there where he at. Tim Tszyu, sell a bunch of tickets and shit. A lot of people pull up to see Tim Tszyu out there in Australia, man. That's the fight to make. Why not? Why fucking not? You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So like I say, salute to Tim Tszyu, salute to Janibek. We also had the two heavyweights. We had Rocco, Richard Torres, Philip Hergovich. Man, that Philip Hergovich and Joe Joyce fight, man, that shit was a banger, man. I'm not even much gonna lie, man. That shit was a banger, man. Like, I love me some good heavyweight boxing. I know a lot of people was leaning towards Joe Joyce. I know Stay Ready picked Joe Joyce, but Philip Herkovich, man, he came in last minute replacement. Really didn't have a full training camp to get the like to get into like real prime shape. You know what I'm saying? But he did what he had to do to get that win, man. A lot of people are saying they want to see Joe Joyce retire and he take too much damage and all this and all that, man. Look, whenever that man decides to hang the gloves up, yeah, that's on him. That's on him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like a lot of people just ready to see Joe Joyce retire, man. If Joe Joyce want to keep boxing, man, let him keep doing his thug thizzle. Why not? Why fucking not? I feel like Joe Joyce still got a lot left up in the tank. You know what I'm saying? Me myself personally, but you know, we shall see what happened. KG, what you had on that heavyweight fight? Joe Joyce Herkovich. Oh shit, KG. KG, you, this nigga KG just got down. Oh, there you go. You on mute, bro.
My bad, Five. I didn't even know I was still on the damn show, man. I'm out here in the mix. What's going on? What's going on? What you asking?
Nah, I was asking what you got on the Joe Joyce fight, Herkovich.
I gotta go back and watch that fight because what was I doing? I think I was on the road on my way to go pick my daughter up when that fight was going on. So I was looking at it in pieces, and from what it looked like, Hergovich spent a lot of time on the ropes, and Joe Joyce was trying his best rendition to be the juggernaut. Come forward, come forward, come forward, come forward, come forward. Like he was really, really trying to come forward. And
he a little rat snake, so he not poisonous.
Hey,
but
hold on, man. They talking about snakes and shit. Let me go inside.
You said they talking about snakes.
Because I'm out here on this damn farm out here, so it's gonna be different creatures and shit. Nah, but no, he Joe, like I said, Joe Joyce tried his best rendition of being a juggernaut coming forward, but they both ended up looking like the damn drunk uncles at the cookout, man. That they've had years and years of animosity, and this was the year that everybody said, "No, what, fuck it, we're not gonna break these niggas up. Just let them fight." And it got deep, and we started saying how bad they looked, and they was like, "Don't break it up. Just let them keep fighting, because they let them get it out. Because once they get it out, they ain't gonna have it no more." I'm disappointed in Hergovich because, like I said, his gas tank shouldn't be nowhere near what Joe Joyce's is, and his look worse because Joe Joyce knows what his is. That was the thing about it, and like I said, he outboxed him, but like I said, he spent a lot of time on the ropes. I don't know if he was playing possum, but I told y'all from jump, I said, bro, he cannot fall in love with that 1-2 that's going to be easy to land, and that's what he fell in love with, and he had nothing else to go to after that. So it was all 1-2, 1-2, trying to damn avoid them, you know what I'm saying, the big punches that Joe Joyce was throwing. It just looked like two damn big whales in that motherfucker just damn going back and forth, bro.
That niggas, you say two wheels going back and forth,
Yeah,
huh?
but I got that win too. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, what I don't even what I'm trying to think. What was my pick on that fight? I can't remember. I don't know if I called a decision. No, I called the stoppage. I said Hergovich was gonna stop him in 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told Hergovich was gonna stop him in 8, but it went to the decision, and nobody expected those two big motherfuckers to go to the damn decision. So nobody expected that because we was like, the juggernaut is either gonna, you know what I'm saying, come true because he came in with the helmet on. It looked like a
Yeah.
boxer.
Yeah. He did, bro. You sure right. Now I picked the stoppage too, but that shit ended up going to decision though, man. But you got to remember too, though. You know, Herkovich took that fight, you know, on the last minute, so I don't think he had that much time to get into shape. You know what I'm saying? That was another thing that people probably forgot. But salute to Herkovich, man. Do you want to see do you want to see Joe Joyce retire though? Cause that's like the thing. Everybody talking about they want to see Joe Joyce retire and all that old bullshit, man. Like I say, everybody feel like Joe Joyce needs to retire. Me myself personally, I don't know, man. I don't know. I could be wrong, you know what I'm saying, but me myself personally, I don't really want to see Joe Joyce retire. Mr. Mine in the chat, he say he was able to rest easily on the ropes because he was able to see all of Joyce's punches coming because he was slow. He's so slow, in my opinion. Yeah. You want to see Joe Joyce retire, K?
I want to see Joe Joyce pass a roadside drug sobriety test, and if he can pass that, then he can get back in the ring. He can, you know what I'm saying, alcohol, drug sobriety test. I want to see him pass one of those tests in his totality. That's what I want to see, and if he can complete that, then yes, he gets my vote to get back in the ring. But as of now, he just looks like a wandering. Look, I don't know if y'all ever seen that video of the little blind kid that played football, and he said anybody can play football, and when they snap the ball, his ass is just running wild. That was kind of like Joe Joyce, just trying to show us that he still got it. That's what it felt like to me. He was like he was trying to show us that he was really trying to become forward. He was trying to really live up to the name. If he hadn't did it before, he was really trying to do it. So I need to find out if he's really himself or if he needs a Snickers to damn come back to reality. You know what I'm saying? So we got to. I want to see him pass some form of some kind of battery test for him to damn get back in there. That's what I got for Joe. I'm not saying retire, but I need to see something to let me know that he is coherent.
Okay. My boy Kano say I only got one fight wrong. I just did not get any double points. LOL. That's what killed me. Oh yeah, man. You got to get them double points, Kano. Yeah, man. You gotta dig yourself up out that hole, brother. That's really was getting you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yo, what's up? But yeah, man. I mean, shit, man. Look, this shit. Listen, man. The fight pool shit. It can change at any given week, bro. Um, because we got a lot of fights coming in May. Like April is really kind of slow, but like in May, bro, it's so many fights, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just gonna have to, you know, dig yourself up out that hole. You'll be good. Um. Okay, now let's like I say, I ain't gonna be on here too long, man. I just wanted to speak on the fights real quick. Richard Torres, Guido, man. I'm gonna keep it real about this Torres shit. Like I'm not even gonna come on here and toot my own horn, but like honestly, man, Torres, he ain't got it, bro. If I'm just being honest with y'all, man, I don't think Torres, I don't think he really got it for real. Like if we just being all the way like 100, yeah, man, um, that fight was sloppy as fuck. That was a sloppy ass fight. Um, the style mesh in that fight was bad. Guido did a lot of holding. Rocco did a lot of holding. It was some headbutts in there. Yeah, man, they styles just don't mesh well together, in my honest opinion. You know what I'm saying? But Rocco got the win nonetheless. That was a fight where a lot of people picked Guido. You know what I'm saying? And I know that's one fight that Connor was saying he got wrong, which was the Rocco fight. You know what I'm saying? KG, what you had on that Rocco Guido fight?
Um, Poor planning on Guido. You know what I'm saying? You knew you were going to have somebody that was coming forward, especially out the gate. You know what I'm saying? You knew that. So it's not fun. It's not hard to find sparring partners to emulate Rocco. And
Mm-hmm.
I think they did a bad job with, you know what I'm saying, whoever they were sparring with. They should have been finding guys that were just going like they're straight go getters, because there was no reason he shouldn't have been able to time Rocky jumping in with him having the reach advantage. I was saying it in the back, and he started doing it late in the fight. He started creating traffic with the jab. It wasn't really a necessity for the jab to land, but just create the traffic to make Rocco damn change levels, have to damn work around it. That way, you know what I'm saying, you can set punches up. And we saw that about the third round. You remember first two rounds, Rocco was jumping in on him. Third, fourth round came around, Rocco started jumping in, and an uppercut started. He started running into an uppercut. Um, Commentary was shit, bro, because even when the fight got deep, Rocco was throwing that overhand, and they were acknowledging that, but they weren't acknowledging the uppercut that was stopping Rocco in his damn tracks. Every time he got caught with that uppercut, you could see him make an adjustment. Not an adjustment like far as what to do next in the fight. It was just like, boom, damn, he keep catching me with that same punch. So with that being said, I was like, you can see which direction. You know what I'm saying? Rocco won the fight. I give him that. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you break it down, and if you scored the fight, Rocco won the fight. But as widespread the judges had it, and how one-sided the commentary was speaking, it wasn't really called for. It wasn't warranted, because Guido was actually putting up a damn better fight. They was expecting Rocco to go in and put him away. And once Guido figured out the spacing and he started boxing him, Rocco started looking a lot less normal. You know what I'm saying? We started seeing that he really didn't have anything else beyond his aggression. So it was just more so, you know what I'm saying, he was finding the pockets. And when the overhands was landing, like I said, he was wild. You know what I'm saying? He was catching Guido, but like I said, Guido, he fought the wrong fight. But at the same time, him fighting the wrong fight, he was still in the fight. That's the crazy thing about it. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying, the greatest of game plans. It could have been better. Him being a taller fighter, rangier fighter, the more actual superior, actual quote unquote boxer. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm disappointed in the Guido corner because you could have put on a better showing. Like I said, especially as we got deep in the fight and when Rocco stopped throwing so many punches. When Rocco tried to sit back and start waiting, because you can see he didn't really have a plan B. You should have played on that. Somebody in your corner is supposed to point that out. So shout out to Rocco for, you know what I'm saying, going the distance and getting his hand raised against somebody that was superior, better, you know what I'm saying? Because we've been saying it for so long that he needs to fight tougher competition. And this was tougher competition. So hats off to him for that. But going forward, he's going to have to add another dynamic to himself, because if he don't, these high-ranked guys, you know what I'm saying, where he's looking to get to, he's going to have to actually start, you know what I'm saying, developing more foes to himself.
Agreed. I think shit really changed in that fight, probably like in the third, maybe the fourth round for Rocco. Like once and you even said this, bro. Like once he started landing that uppercut, Guido really should have capitalized on that. Like he didn't capitalize on the counters. Like, bro, you was looking for that 1-2, but it wasn't always there. You know what I'm saying? Because Rocco does do a good job of keeping his head off the line, but like Rocco is beatable, bro. Like I'm not even like for real. Like I I'm gonna say this. I overestimated his skill set. Like I feel like I put a little bit too much into Rocco that I don't think he really got for real. Um and shit, honestly, he gonna get beat soon. I heard Queen saying, "Oh, he got exposed and all this and all that." I wouldn't necessarily say he got exposed because I don't think Guido did enough to expose him. You know what I'm saying? But I do see him losing in the future. Like I do see like somebody. It could be maybe a Johnny Rice or a Big Baby, or you know what I'm saying. Either Big Baby, Anderson or Miller. So I think somebody gonna get him, bro. It could be Fabio. It's gonna be somebody that's gonna get him. I don't know how. I don't know how Top Rank moves him going forward, because honestly, shit, I think he loses to any of the top dogs like Caballero, Zilly Zhang, um, Frank Sanchez, um, you know, even a dude like Philip Herkovich or a dude like Joe Joyce. You know what I'm saying? I think a Joe Joyce could get him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how I feel. But nonetheless, man, salute to Rocco for getting the win. He definitely got a lot of things he need to work on. Your gas tank being one of them, brother. Cause you look tired as shit. By that 7th round, 6th round, you look tired as shit, bro. And it's like I say, my nigga, it's only gonna get tougher because you about to be, when you start contending for a title, you're gonna start being in 12 rounders, bro. So you're gonna have to get your gas tank up for sure. Let me see what else. Oh yeah, Boost next week, man. We got Boost in this next week. What you got on Boost, man? Next week, man. You ain't got to give me no pick'ems. I know niggas is being hella secretive now. You know they don't want to put their picks in the chat and shit. You know, they want to go direct. You know what I'm saying, to the art fella. They don't want to put their shit in the chat no more. Like we gonna steal like
That's
picks, man.
fine.
Don't listen,
That's
man.
fine.
Don't
As long as
nobody
the people
want your
don't.
pick, bro. Don't
Yeah.
nobody want none of you niggas picks, man.
Hell no. I already got motherfuckers picking like me anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it don't make a difference. You know what I'm saying? So,
no bullshit.
so it
No.
don't make a difference. I don't care. Like y'all said, it don't matter to them the last pick them anyway. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the 3 months. So Boots and damn Stay Honest. This could be an interesting fight. This could be an interesting fight. Stay Honest has been on a long layoff. You know what I'm saying? Like this is his second layoff. He's coming off of 2 layoffs. You know what I'm saying? I think that was due to injury, but he's back. And you know how guys take layoffs and they come back and take tune-up fights, touch fights. You know what I'm saying? Has Stay Honest had a fight since?
Yeah, he had one fight, bro. He fought Mash Trey. You know, the boy that cheated Michael Fox.
That was that was this year or last year?
Last year, 2024.
Okay. Yeah. So it ain't really like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he good. The work ethic and determination may play a factor in this fight if Boots runs out of tricks. If he runs out of tricks early or finds boredom, being able to touch and tag, Stay on this when he wants to, and he starts dumbing himself down and allowing Stay on this to get into the fight, we may see something else. You know what I'm saying? And we may see Boots gas tank come in question if it gets too deep and Stay on this is still on it. If he's still on it at, you know what I'm saying, deep in the fight, we're gonna find out what, you know what I'm saying, because we've seen Boots get in with guys that are supposed to be lesser than him, and we've seen them catch him with punches. He has the height and reach advantage over Stay Honest, but if Stay Honest is, you know what I'm saying, willing to bet on himself and take some chances, he's gonna gamble, and some of those punches may land. And depending on how they land and the frequency of, you know what I'm saying, of the landing of it, we might see Boots in an actual real fight where he may face some adversity. You know what I'm saying? And then there's the flip. If he gets in there and styles on Stay Honest and he stays on styling on him and keeping Stay Honest away, where Stay Honest grows and we see him where we haven't seen him and he grows desperate. And then frustration sets in. Can Boots stay the course and just pluck him apart and potentially, you know what I'm saying, potentially finish him? Because the kid ain't been finished, been stopped before. And the kid, we've seen him take a beating. We've also seen him give a beating. So Boots may have a well-oiled tank in front of him. All the gears are oiled, ain't nothing gonna shut down. The tank just gonna keep coming. But it's how bad can you then beat it up, and what points can you then gonna injure or cripple this to slow it down at least, because I don't think it's gonna stop. That's the thing about it. So we might be in for something. And if Stay Honest drops his head a few damn times in the proper spots, Boots might catch a broken hand. So like I said, there's different possibilities, different variables in this fight. But to Stay Honest is tailor made for Boots because he's a come forward fighter. Ain't no real special features, no clicks and whistles. Just know that when he come forward, it ain't gonna be no stopping him. You know what I'm saying? He's just gonna keep coming. You can make him go backwards, but he's just gonna keep pressing forward, and he's gonna throw a lot of punches. So, the deciding factor coming up to this week, and I know it's only one fight, and I know people are gonna complain, oh, it's just one fight, we need more fights. Nah, this determines the results. How do you see this fight going? Do you pick Boots? Do you pick Stay Honest? Do you pick the decision? Do you pick the draw? Do you pick annihilation by damn second round stoppage? Or you get what I'm saying? How do you do it? So that's what it's going to come down to. So this is going to be a week of possible potential double points. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all roll the dice properly, man.
Yeah, man. We got the full correspondent in the building. All fella just slid in. What's good with it, bro?
And hey, what to do? What you're saying? What to go on? Is your favorite game? I'm say the R fella back for another one. It's usual suspect Sundays with the H Town hard hitter 503 line. Salute to the chat. It's pulled up. Salute to the usual suspect 6 KG Cadillac Red. Stay ready. Act Reacher. In the dig. And yeah, salute to myself.
Yeah, salute to you, bro.
We week 2 holding the crystal ball again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, what's man? Let me ask you this, bro. What the hell is boys got going on, man? Like, what's going on in these chats, bro? Cause they saying they don't want to put their picks in the chat no more. Like we poaching their picks or something, man. Like talk to me about that.
I
Yeah.
think there's a little bit of saltiness after week 2. There was some massive movements. Like I told you yesterday, you was on the way up, so you seen where you've landed. You've raked in some good points. Made some proper picks over the last 2 weeks. But even for me, a surprising move upwards was Cadillac Red, and he's breathing down my neck right now in second spot. But I think some of the other players are kind of rubbed the wrong way. How Cadillac's somewhat I wouldn't say all the way dubious, but suspicious tactics of waiting until everybody else picks before he places his picks. Has people a little bit, you know what I mean, a little bit salty with it this morning. You know what I mean? So
is that what it is?
I think that's why the chat this morning was lit in regards to how niggas is picking.
You heard that, KG?
What you say?
He said a lot of people is salty because of how Cadillac Red is pulling his picks, man.
Oh yeah, he's trying to be the last person to put his picks in.
Yeah.
He want to wait to the show, but look, we can wait to the show, but that's why we have an exclusive US Fight League chat. So it's not like the world knows those picks. It's just that chat knows those picks. So I don't see a problem with putting your picks there because I put my picks there and then I still said my picks when I got on the show. So I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah.
So I think that I'm like, if that's how we're gonna do it, because all of us, you know what I'm saying, I put my picks in the chat, but like I said, of course, and then I had to refer back to my picks in the chat to remember how I picked. You know what I'm saying? So I won't shoot nothing from the hip because it's like this is actually something that was well thought out. So when I put it there, if you want to pick my picks, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Don't, you know what I'm saying? Because we all gonna have some of the same picks because we picking the same fights. We're gonna have some of the same results because the usual suspects, when we do pick on Fridays, we still would have, oh, I'm gonna pick this dude in round 7. Oh, I'm gonna pick this dude in round 7. And then we was trying to gatekeep those damn rounds, but then we started saying, we're like, how you gonna gatekeep a round when that's the round you chose too? So it is what it is, but if you know what I'm saying, if you run into the scheme of looking at everybody else and just trying to wait things out without having to do research that everybody else is doing, then like I said, it's gonna show itself in the, you know what I'm saying, eventually, because we're gonna know who's doing the research or not. Or we're gonna know who's just picking picks off of somebody else's list. So I don't have a problem with it. Put the picks in the damn chat.
Yeah. Awful. I want to ask you, like, what needs to be done to rectify the problem? Because I know you getting bombarded this morning with a bunch of shit. What do you feel like needs to be done to rectify that problem that quote unquote people are probably having?
Nothing. I don't think nothing needs to be done. I think, as KG said, time will kind of work its way out. Yeah, but we gonna see. We gonna be even gonna see with me. I've been hot for 2 weeks. I might be low for the next 2 weeks. We gonna see, but time will work its way out with regards to these picks. So I don't think nothing should be done per se. We voted as such. We all voted that the picks, well, a majority of us, that the pick should be due by the bullshitting on the Beltway on 10:30 on Fridays or whatever, and that vote has passed, so it shall stand. And if your picks are made via the chat, they publicly they final once they enter it, once it's sent. Same way if it's sent via email. So like I said, in the group chat, we're gonna remain consistent with the rules as such, and nothing ain't changed. You know what I mean?
Right. Kind of ain't nobody bothered by. Well, I can't. I'm gonna speak for myself. I can't speak for nobody else. I'm not bothered by you wanted to send your picks directly to our fella. If that's what you choose to do, my brother, do that. That's fine. Cause Lord knows I'm never gonna copy anything that you say anyway. Lord,
Mister,
Lord,
I picked my foreign fighters in the dark. You know what I'm saying?
Lord, listen, I'm gonna keep it real, brother. If I'm gonna copy anybody, it's gonna be all fella. It's gonna be KG. It's gonna be one of them two. If I'm gonna copy anybody, it's gonna be one of them. I'm not, and this ain't no disrespect to you, bro. I know you know your boxing, but a lot of times, OG, I'm gonna just keep it real, man. You be picking with your heart, man. You pick with your heart, and you don't be liking to do the research on the foreign fighters. You are Cadillac Red. nigga, you and Red are the freestyle kings. Y'all be freestyling, and that's cool. But you know, it's our love, Kano. You know what I'm saying? Whoever wants to email or send their pics to our fella directly, and y'all don't want to put them in the chat, that's cool. I said the shit last week on Trill Thursday. I say, bro, y'all really starting to be secretive with y'all pics. I peeped the play. KG was in the chat. He heard when I said that shit. I been said y'all being secretive. I already knew. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen it coming, because once motherfuckers started losing, they was gonna try to do some other shit to get them, I guess, back in the top of the leaderboard, man. But the thing about it is, and I'm gonna just say this, dog. The thing about this pick'em shit, bro, and me and KG, my picks can be questionable too, Kondo. That's cool, bro. I'm not asking. I'm not here to be the boxing guru and be the Mr. I got it right. I'm not here for that. What I'm saying is this, bro. When we picking these fights and it's money on the line, we don't know what's gonna happen till it happens. I can say Torres gonna knock Guido out. KG can say Guido gonna win. All fella can say Torres gonna knock him out, bro. We don't know what's gonna happen till it happen, bro. Boxing is very unpredictable. Anything can happen in boxing. We just seen Tszyu knock fucking Joey Spencer out in 4 rounds. Nobody predicted that, but it happened. Motherfucking Brian Norman got a 4th round knockout last couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Who seen that shit coming? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's you never like, and that's why I don't understand why dudes want to be secretive with their picks, because, bro, we not gonna know what's gonna happen till it happen. And honestly, that shit be up in the air, bro. But I already knew people was gonna start being secretive with their picks the second week. I seen it. Cause Kano, D-Man, Queen, everybody was putting their shit in hella early week 1. Then week 2, when the leaderboards came out for the results of week 1, you everybody started being quiet. Ain't
Hey,
nobody
I'm
saying,
guilty of that shit myself, bro.
yeah.
I purposely didn't put my picks in to like the last minute because I ain't want niggas swagger jacking my shit.
Okay, Kano, what's the point, Kano? You say I'm missing the point. What's the point? What's the point? What's the point of you directly sending them to Allfeller versus putting them in the chat, Kano? What's the point? I don't understand. And honestly, I'm not bothered by it, bro. I honestly don't care. Cause like I say, I'm not gonna copy your picks anyway. Like, so I don't really care. You know what I'm saying?
It's all valid. You know what I mean? It's all legitimate anyway. We got 2 other players, one suspect, Act Reacher, that's not within the group chat that sends his picks direct via email. So
yeah,
like I said, ain't nothing changed. We're gonna remain consistent with it. If you feel comfortable sending in your picks directly via email, please do so.
yeah, for sure, man. Do listen, man. Do it however you want to do it, man. Whatever floats your boat, man. To get you
Whatever's
rolling,
clever,
that's
man.
cool. What you say?
Yeah.
What you say, big bro?
I said, whatever's clever, man. You know what I'm saying? Do what y'all do. Just put your bigs in. Just don't be like Drew Titan.
Yeah.
Not moving. Drew's not moving. And I'm gonna keep shooting at Drew until he either bows out of the league or he starts voting in the league. You know what I'm saying? Where we at, Drew? You know what I'm saying?
So I'll tell Drew where he's at. -20.
Minus
13th
20.
place.
13th place.
Yeah, Big Drew. I'm disappointed in you, Drew. You know what I'm saying? All right, fella, give me your thoughts on this week's fights, man. How did you feel about your boy Janibek? How did you feel about Tszyu, man? They made some hella fire statements, man.
Yeah, Janibek showed out for his for the home country.
Yeah.
For the homecoming in Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan really put on a nice performance. I was disappointed though that Anuel couldn't last 10 seconds into the 6th round. Just go out. You know what I mean? Just go out for the 6th round so you can lay down. And I would have got, you know what I mean, that extra 2 points that would have really made some separation. But it's all good.
Yeah, for sure.
Janibek made I think a statement in a sense, but at the same time, Anuel is a guy that we never knew about, was kind of under our radar. So how much of a statement is that really? He did what he had to do against the opponent that was in front of him. So I'll definitely give him that. I hope it's on to bigger things like unification with first and foremost, Adamas seems to be definitely in his mindset, keeps on discrediting Carlos Adamas, or either is bring out Lara. I'm tired of Lara sitting on that belt. You know what I mean? He's out here doing nothing. Nobody's talking about him, but he's still being credited as a legitimate middleweight world champion. It's time to come outside, Lara. You know what I mean? And do some unifications. If not with Janibek, at least with Carlos. You know, dig. So good performance by Janibek. Tszyu was surprising. And I wanted to see it definitely kind of showed what Tszyu had left. If he was seriously damaged from the Murtazalia fight, or if he still had some in the tank. And that fight showed he still has some in the tank, and he was levels above the, I would say, kind of like the fringe world domestic level challenger in Joey Spencer. Joey Spencer shit the bed, and it almost would seem like he just quit. He turtled up, shelled up, and didn't fight back. And the referee or the corner had no choice but to throw him in the towel. So I'm more so disappointed in the performance Joey Spencer put in. You know what I mean? You go all the way over there, you talk a good game in the lead up, and you do that. You shell up like a turtle. Nah, B. Hergovich, Joyce. I'm glad I predicted it the way I did, because I got extra points off that picking the unanimous decision. When I saw the
Which one?
Hergovich versus Joyce.
Oh, okay.
Because I was initially thinking, yeah, Hergovich is gonna go in there and kill Joyce with his vaunted right hands. You know what I mean? Because Joe Joyce, he knows how to catch a right hand, most definitely, and he was catching them, but he was able to definitely take them. And like I said, when I saw what Joyce looked at how he looked in the weigh-in, how he came out with a full sweat. He looked ready to go. While Philip Hergovich scared me at first, how dry he was. Man was bone dry going into the ring. But that determined to me that I didn't think Hergovich was going to be able to knock out Joyce as I originally thought. So I'm glad I changed my pick on that one. And
Yeah.
it was somewhat of a sloppy affair. And Hergovich, he did show some levels of skill and his pedigree in order to get through that to get through that tough fight against Joe Joyce. So he has some work to do, but he's still a valid player in the heavyweight division. I think what this reads for Joe Joyce is that he still has some in the tank, but I think to me he's been turned into a gatekeeper. He'll be a great gatekeeper, and he might be a legitimate test. Might be a legitimate test for a guy like Rocco. We don't want, because the way Rocco looked yesterday was not impressive. Yes, he pulled out the win, and I'm happy that he was able to get the decision, which I picked him by decision. I felt watching the fight that he should have got the decision. I don't think it was that it was a close fight, but I think Rocco did enough to win it. But there was there was a lot of sloppiness, and almost to the point where you could say Guido exposed some of Rocco's limitations. I wasn't seeing the quickness, the swiftness of Rocco in this fight. I wasn't seeing the pedigree of his footwork, using angles to land his combinations. No body work from Rocco. It was just straight. Put your head down and throw overhands, and hope that you land something on Guido's chin. And times are enough, he got the job done landing, but it was definitely sloppy work, definitely shoddy work. I'm not surprised that a lot of the fight fans are questioning if Rocco can ascend to the top. You know what I mean? Top tier of the lead of the division, because that performance was definitely not savory, not palatable as they say. So yeah, maybe Joe Joyce will be a nice little safe step up litmus test for Rocco, because putting him in there with the likes of his contemporaries per se, like Fabio Worley or Moses Atuma, that's gonna get him wrecked. Let's see what he can do with the limited boxing ability, but the big heart and determination of Joe Joyce. But that's my take.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Man, it's been a crazy week of boxing, man. Like I say, man, salute to Herkovich, salute to Janibek, salute to Tszyu. I think, man, even in a winning effort, man, I think Rocco probably looked the worst out of everybody. Just being 100 with everybody. But look though, we got Boost Ennis stay on this next week, man. I'm gonna be real. I'm honestly contemplating on for me, and like I say, I'm not keeping shit a secret what I do. Like I'm gonna put it out there. Like I am picking Boots Ennis to win. I just don't know what's the outcome gonna be for my pick. I know Stanionis is a tough game opponent. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't never been hurt. He ain't never went down or anything like that. And honestly, like I know Boots Ennis does struggle with that European style, but like KG was saying earlier, you know, this is a tailor-made fight for Boots Ennis. Man, I'm gonna keep it real. I am kind of leaning towards a unanimous decision for Boots. But like I say, man, this is boxing. Anything can happen. We shall see what happens. All fella, what you got on next week's fights, man? Boots next week. Stay on this. This is the only pick'em that we have next week. So, yeah. What's your take, man?
Yeah, there was a late vote to try to get in Raymond Ford and the Thomas Matisse fight, but that's looking like it's not going to be passed. So yeah, this is going to be the only pick'em of the week 3 for the Usual Suspect Fight League. And it's definitely a tough one for me. Definitely a tough one for me. I think there is evidence that stay owners might be tailor made for Ennis. However, there's plenty of evidence and facts that state that stay owners is definitely Boots' best opponent to date. He has the best resume. He has a better resume, arguably, than Boots. And he's been seasoned more as a champion, more than Boots. So I have to put credence on that, which is making me hard to pick. Hard for me to pick this fight clearly. Boots hasn't looked the greatest in his last couple fights, whether it was against the boxing Karen or even in a stoppage win against David Avanesian. I wasn't all that impressed. Stayonis I don't think he could do the same type of work that Karen did, but he does have it in him. He is I believe a medaling Olympian. You know what I mean? So he does have some form of boxing pedigree. I don't know. I'm almost feeling like I've built up a little bit of a lead. I might be able to take a risk with this pick and go out on a strong limb and pick a draw. This might be one of those weeks. I might just pick a draw because it's that close of to me, that close of an outcome between the two of these guys. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna do some further study. It probably won't be. It'll come down to the weigh and how they both look, how both of them sound during the lead up to the fight, during the press conference. I take that all into account. Yeah, this is a serious pick, week 3. I'm not sure, but yeah, it might be a draw.
So let me ask you this before we get up out of here. Do you think that if Stanionis comes forward and bangs with Boots, will that be tougher for Boots to deal with?
Yes and no. I think it will be tougher for Boots to deal with as the fight goes on. As he tires and Stayonis's stamina comes into play, where he is continuing to put on the pressure and throw punches and bunches, stay in Boots' chest, stay in that sweet spot where Stayonis likes to do his work. Yeah, it will be, I think, a growing problem as once again the fight goes on. Earlier on, I think Boots will be able to handle that pressure with ease. His stamina, Boots' stamina is going to be tested in this fight, most definitely. The pressure is going to be put on him. We're going to see how he reacts to it, and if he's able to evade it and utilize his advanced boxing skills to negate the advanced pressure and breakdown style of Stanionis.
Yeah, man. For me, man, I'm not gonna lie, man. I would suggest for people to really go back and watch that last Boots fight. Because Boots did struggle. He did struggle with the boxing Karen, and I think Stanionis is way better. And he was not getting a lot of good instructions in the corner from Bozy. So I think we got to take all that into consideration. It's gonna be a lot to think about. But like I say, man, it's only one fight, so it's no excuse. I don't want to hear no crying. I don't want to hear no complaining. I don't want to hear no I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, blah 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 blah. When. You know what I'm saying? All these big babies running around here crying. Take your crow like a man. And you know what? I'm not even gonna do the crow theme today. I'm gonna let Red do that tomorrow on the Beltway, man. But I just wanted to come in today, man, and talk some boxing real quick, real slick. On that note, we're gonna get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back for Trill Thursday. And Usual Suspect Sunday will be back at its regular scheduled time at 3:00 next Sunday. And we will be talking about the Boots Ennis fight, of course, and the leaderboards. I didn't have the actual images from this week leaderboards. I get those from our fella next week. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, man. But with that being said, our fella closes out, bro.
Indeed, Usual Suspect Sundays. Week 2 close of the fight pool. Salute to everybody that's in the league participating. It's already week 2 and it's getting highly competitive. You know what I mean? And it's good to see. Like I said, that chat is lit. Like if you have to go back and review a previous pick or review something you said in the chat, good luck with your thumbs. You know what I mean? Because you'll be scrolling for fucking days and days on hand just to find that shit because the chat be so lit. You know what I mean? So salute to everybody that's up in the league, all the players and whatnot. It's a beautiful thing. And yeah, be on the lookout for us tomorrow on the Beltway as we talk more good boxing. You know what I mean? With the fellas and with the rest of the community. It's a Usual Suspect ting. Make sure y'all shop usualsuspect6.com is the website in the dig to get your latest drip, merch, accessories, coffee, in a dig, Texas drip, maple drip on sale right now, in a dig. We're getting good reviews for our coffee. So yeah, y'all go check that out. It's your favorite, your most hated art fella. Salute to the Usual Suspects. Salute to the LDBC. And I'm Gizon.
Yes, sir. And on that note, we gone, man. All I can say is, man, if you want to send your picks directly to our fella, man, and you don't want nobody to know, man, you know what I'm saying? You can hide your paper, man, but it ain't gonna change, man. You still gonna take this belt to ass. And we gone.
Y'all know what it is. It's the Usual Suspect 650-50 draw. Buy your tickets now for your chance at winning half the pot. Cash App, $ Usual 50-50. Tickets are on sale for $10 for one, $20 for 3 tickets, and $50 for 10 tickets. Put your desired amount, name or alias, as well as your email address, and your tickets will be set. We announce the winning ticket numbers every other Friday on Supreme Beats Boxing Talk Bullshit on the Beltway, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Remaining proceeds will go directly to the LDBC meet and greet in Las Vegas. Shout out to the LDBC, and remember,
it's a Usual Suspect ting.